Hey guys, Internet Dude here. Hey, if you've been following my channel for a while, you may have seen a really quick clip of this car. It would have been a little over a year ago. This is my 2006 Jaguar XJ-R, and I really like this car. It's something I got after I bought my first Tesla, and this was just intended to be a summer cruiser. So I've had it a little over 2 years now, and there's a lot of things that I really like about this car. It really gets attention. It's a nice car to be rolling around in. Now, with that said, there's a number of things that I don't like about this car, and I want to share that with you. So the first thing is the rear differential. So the car is rear-wheel drive. It would actually be nice if it was all-wheel drive, but it's not. So it's rear-wheel drive, and the thing is that the rear differential uses electronic stability control in place of a typical limited slip differential. So what that means is that if you're getting on the gas, or you're having a situation where the road surface is slippery, you may wind up with just the right rear tire spinning and the left tire not doing anything. So it would have been very nice to have a limited slip differential from the factory in this car. There is a Torsen differential you can purchase in the aftermarket and install, and it apparently makes the car a lot more fun to drive if you're into spirited driving. So the other thing that I don't really like about this car is if we take a look at these wheels. Now, here's the thing. These wheels, I think they look fantastic. These are actual Jaguar optional wheels for this year. A few different years had them, so these are 20-inch wheels, but there's not a whole ton of sidewall. So if we take a look there, that doesn't give you a whole lot of cushion there when you're driving on streets that have potholes or bumps, or you're pulling into driveways and that kind of thing. So it's kind of one of those things that you just kind of got to live with. Is, you know, if you want the look of those wheels, you have to put up with a stiff sidewall or a really short sidewall, so it gives you a bumpier ride. Now the car does have air suspension, which helps make up for that a little bit. So one of the other things here that I'm not real fond of is the seats here. Jaguar uses really good materials. It's good leather. You can even see, can you make that out? There's an R logo on the seat for the XJR model. But what I find is the actual seat itself is pretty firm. Like it's not the most comfortable. I would prefer a little more plush seating. Mainly it's these side bolsters that are hard, like here and here. And now the XJR gets a little bit sportier seat. So the other Jaguar XJ models may actually be a little softer and a little more comfortable. This car has 85,000 kilometers on it. So that's not very much, actually. Like, that's less than 55,000 miles. So perhaps over time it would get a little softer. I'm not really sure. So the next thing that I don't really like about the car is there's no keyless entry. Here's the key. You know, you can press the buttons to lock it, unlock remotely and all that. But you do need the key. You do need the fob to get into the car. A lot of vehicles you can just come up and there's a sensor on the handle or something, like as long as you have the key. I know Prius was that way. Different automakers have that now. It's more common now. I mean, granted, back in 2006 it wasn't super common, but it was definitely out there. I guess to go along with that, if we take a look here, I'll just hop in. So with this car, you also have to put the key in here and turn it like, you know, any typical car, you know, average car. Jaguar is a higher end vehicle, and it would have been nice to have a little more tech in that way, right? The other thing that would have been nice is an auxiliary port. This car does have a, let me just turn this on for you. The car does have, you know, AM, FM stereo, it has the touch screen, it has navigation, it has all the stuff, but it would have been nice to have an auxiliary port. Okay, that dinging is going to get annoying. The other thing that I wish it had, and I'm kind of, I guess, a little bit surprised that it doesn't, but it has front parking sensors, it has rear parking sensors, but it does not have a backup camera. So a backup camera would have been nice. There's, you know, there's totally room for it here. Could have just put it there. Like I say, it has backup sensors, forward sensors, it has a screen, like it's more or less ready to go with the backup cam, but they chose not to. So I think you could probably lump up some of those as just being complaints about the outdated tech. So I'll just show you real quick here, if I can, just how bad this navigation really is. It is just like, it's incredibly bad in comparison to like, oh, any vehicle in the last, how many years? There's so many taps, there's no pinch to zoom, there's, oh, I can't tell you how bad it is. I mean, it's, in 06, this is probably on the lower end of nav, I would think, but yeah. Well, I hope you like this video of the things that I don't like about my Jaguar XJ-R. Like I say, overall I still really like this car. It's a pleasure to drive and own, and I get a lot of compliments on it. I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts. Have you had a car like this? Do you agree with that list of things that I don't like? Or do you like some of those things? Anyway, I'll probably do a couple other videos on this car. So let me know if there's anything you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.